Hi, guys. Thanks, Raven. I always forget that part, man. Okay. Welcome to Thursday night, a not-so-surprising stream of Skyrim. As far as I know, it's pretty much the anniversary edition with many, many additions. But it's also a custom list by LIvelyDismay, and it's available on Wabbajack. It's called Tempus Maledictum. Wonderful. I'm glad you can hear. So yeah, we have no intro music, nothing fancy schmancy. We're picking up where we left off the other night. Hi, Christina. And we're going to find out what it means to be, well, I suppose we're going to find out what it means to be Dragonborn. Although I don't think Lysandor knows that yet. As far as he's concerned, of course, he's just a humble archaeologist working in the realm of Skyrim, trying to get things done. How are you tonight, Christina? Raven, Ronaldo Moon, lovely to see you, of course. This is a beautiful list. I actually had a really good time when we streamed the first episode, so I'm looking forward to jumping back in. I don't get to play a lot of Skyrim over the last year or two, so this has been fun. I did have a list of my own, but it wasn't anywhere near ready for mass streaming, I guess, in my point of view. It was kind of the bare bones attempt at putting one together, my first ever Skyrim list, and learning, you know, how SE edit works and all of that kind of stuff to make patches. And while it was easier in many cases than Fallout 4 or Starfield, it still had some, how do I put this? Peculiarities to it that I hadn't yet sussed out completely. So I thought the best way to approach this would be to play a list by somebody who I respect, who's put in a lot of work and has made a terrific list. So here we are. We're back for more. And of course, these city mods that we have going here. Oops, a little bit of jittery jank, little screen FPS drop there. Sorry about that. I was kind of trying to rotate around myself as I ran for cinematic purposes, and this area has got a lot of stuff in it. It didn't like that much. It does look quite a bit like The Witcher, doesn't it? Pretty crazy. I love the armor that I'm wearing right now. I hope it's a while before I have to upgrade into something else. This is the armor that came with the background that we chose, which was related to Legacy of the Dragonborn, which is something Raven talks about all the time, and I hear lots of other Skyrim fans talk about, and I've never actually played. So what I know now that I didn't know the night that we started was that by doing this, I kind of skipped out on some of the early quests involved around Legacy of the Dragonborn. And so I would have had to do more to, say, earn the apartment and the kind of prestige I'm already being afforded by our friend there at the museum itself. But that's okay. We're gonna proceed as we have already started and roll with it. Yeah, it's lovely. It's really, really nice. Now, you guys, you know, Ron, Raven, you both have your own Skyrim.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Ron has in the past tried to help me a little bit. Raven has posted her load
I
order.
work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables.
But I kind of wanted a easy solution to see kind of a variety of what's available. The state of the art, if you will. And while there are other lists out there that are even more vast, probably even more visual in many ways, Lively was a known quantity for me, so it was an easy choice. Cheater, yeah. I remember you said something when I walked into the apartment. You were like, "You already got this?" Something like that. It was pretty funny. I was like, oh, I guess I'm not supposed to already have it. And he gave me a key.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If
Don't
so, I
steal
could
the
use this to
soul
cross-reference
gem.
the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally
Somebody's
taken
got the
an
sniffles.
interest, so I'm now able to devote most of
How
my
many
time to this
mods
research.
Time is running,
this
Barngar, don't
load
forget.
order? That's a great
This isn't
question.
some theoretical question.
Once
Dragons
they stop
have come
talking,
back.
I'll
Yes,
tab over
yes,
to the
don't worry.
Wabbajack.
Although the
MO2
chance to see a
install,
living
and I'll
dragon
give
up
you a good
close
answer
would
on
be
that.
tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing.
Very
I think
intriguing.
your employers may be interested as well.
You have a visitor.
Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls
Oops.
Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
What did I just receive? A bunch of... Interesting. It looked like a bunch of crafting materials. Or was that just some kind of weird glitch with my acquisition of those items previously before this quest? I don't know. We'll have to take a look in my inventory here in a second. So you got the Dragon Stone. What's next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind.
Does it, Christina?
Sadly
I
undervalued in
apologize. I have
Skyrim.
the microphone set
My
behind the
associate
keyboard,
here
'cause
will
I
be
have
pleased to
use the
see
mouse
your
and keyboard
handiwork.
for this, so.
She discovered its location by means she has
I'll
so
try to
far
talk
declined to
louder.
share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
Irilith
Dragon.
looks awesome
How exciting.
in this.
Where
Look
was
at
it
this
seen?
armor.
What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a
for
dragon
sure.
decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
I guess we better take it seriously too, but before we do, let's answer Raven's question. So, looks like 2,169 active plugins. So hopefully that answers your question, Raven. It's a lot. It's not Lorim,
Let's go.
or even the one that Mystic Rogue is playing, Mages and Warriors, or Warriors and Mages.
So, Irileth tells me you came
But
from the
it's a
Western
lie.
Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast.
My God, don't you people use lights? What's the story, Morning Glory? I'm gonna use a light, because damn it, I
Faster
can't
than anything
see.
I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left.
I can do that, Ron.
I never ran so fast in my life.
Let's turn the game down just a tad. Game to game, the controls are probably very different, so that makes good sense. Let's see. We're looking for options more than anything else, I think. Settings. Audio.
I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work,
I
son.
might have to go into the
We'll
mod
take it from here.
configuration menu. I'm not
Head
sure.
down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me.
Irilith.
There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived
I
Helgen,
get to fight a
so
dragon.
you have more
I get
experience
to
with
fight a
dragons than anyone
dragon.
else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for
Better
Farengar.
not, man. Oh, that
As a token of my
the
esteem,
cloth on that robe
I have
looks
instructed
almost like
Avenici
denim.
that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my
Nice.
personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't
Not with
afford to
those
risk both of
sideburns.
you. I need you
You go
here
up
working
like a
on ways to
matchbook.
defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
Look at this
One
armor.
last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Holy cow, you
Don't
guys.
worry, my lord.
It's like
I'm
a
the very
chitlin
soul of
bone from the wildlife, from her native kingdom or realm. I dig it. Let's go. Once we get down to Irileth giving her speech, let me know if you think there's any difference. I turned the volume down 10% or so, but didn't seem to affect the dialogue in that particular echoey room, as it were. So it may be a mod configuration thing that I gotta look for real quick. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
Battleborn, give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You
Oh,
better
look at
give
his
me
little
5
eyebrows
seconds right
making a
now,
pup
or I'm gonna
tin.
bloody your nose.
He's like, I'm
No,
tired of
please.
being
I
bullied
really
by this
don't have any
mean
money,
little
Braith.
girl.
I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
Damn. She ain't nothing nice. Bet you they fall in love in high school. What do you bet?
Now we're in for it.
Now we're in
Heard
for
right.
it.
I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake
Any
of
difference at
attacking
all, you think,
Whiterun.
or-
But Housecarl, how...
Let's take a look at the mod configuration menu, shall we? Maybe there's some type of sound thing that'll jump out at us here. Dismembering framework. Well, it's a Fallout kind of week, I guess, even in the old Skyrim. Dina Dolan. Weren't you talking about that in your last stream, Raven? I think with X, maybe? That gives you better medium to far vision when you're out in the world. It changes the little graphics that are used for trees and natural surroundings and towns and stuff from various distances, if I am not mistaken. Boy, there's a lot of stuff in here. Legacy of the Dragonborn settings. All right. Well, you know, the other thing I could do, too, is I can just pop over here to... let's see. Okay, there's my output for... We'll turn down the volume just a little bit on the audio output capture for the game. No, I don't want to go into there. Escape.
Fight a dragon.
There we go.
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is
Dirty
threatening our homes,
Battleborns.
our families. Could you call yourselves Nords
They're
if
gonna
you
grow up
ran
to be
from this
lawyers in
monster?
Vegas. That's true.
Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
Good call. What was that?
No, Housecarl.
Battleborn.
But it's more than our honor at stake.
Battleborn,
Think of
attorneys at
The
law.
first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Damn right.
Let's move out.
That's a stirring speech, isn't it? Good on you, Irileth. Okay. Oh, you watched the first episode of Season 2. Good. Did you have a good time? There was some crazy stuff in that, wasn't there? All right, we're not going to try to jump off the wall. Clearly too high for me to do my normal shortcut. We'll just follow Irileth and the boys out to the watchtower. And probably make a save right there, because God only knows how this is gonna go. I don't have any frost spells. I meant to talk to Farengar about frost spells, but I was so completely and passionately interrupted by Irileth, it completely skipped my mind. I love the little town they got built up out here. This is great. I don't think I've ever played with any mods that are quite this built up for the city so far. Riverwood and Dragon's Reach here. Okay. Something tells me fire is going to be just not potent, which is unfortunate because that's what I got. So, yeah. We're going to go with what we know and see how that works out.
Now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened.
The jank wagon is here. It is,
still
yes.
Skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors.
It is definitely
we need to
here.
know what we're dealing with.
And it looks fantastic parked over there near Whiterun, but you know, I haven't purchased it. Lysandor doesn't have those kind of inns. He's just a poor archaeology professor working for a museum. What a time to fight this dragon. Okay, well, we're gonna get some really stunning visuals, I think, but there's gonna be a lot of shadows and blacks.
No,
I hope that translates well.
It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Tor just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kinnereth, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find
Kinnereth,
cover
save
and
us.
make every arrow count!
I mean, Oriel. I'm not terribly religious. Doesn't actually matter to me. We'll pop the bow out so we can get a shot off as it swoops in. Oh, it came in from a slightly different angle, too. Lively, lively, lively. What are you doing? I love it. Nope, you're not there.
Take him down. It's our best chance.
Fort to me, dragon.
Oh, I'd love to, but I just don't see it.
Dragon. Come on, fight back.
Oh, he's level 10. Okay, cool. We're totally gonna die, but that's all right. We're gonna save right here. That doesn't do anything. He's a fire-breathing dragon. Or does it?
There you go.
You know what would be real handy right now? Potion of resist fire.
I can't get the bead on it.
Damn. What was that? Was that like a dragon fart? Okay. I am all out of mana. Chug those mana potions.
Bring that bastard down!
I love his health bar. Very fancy. Oh, and I got the phases of both moons. Nice.
Keep firing! Come on!
Hey. Am I somehow immune, or is it just a knockdown effect? He hasn't breathed directly on me yet or attacked me with claw or bite, so hard to say. Tail swipe. That must have been a tail swipe, but I don't appear to be taking any damage. Alright, I know a way we can know for sure. Because I don't want to be immune. I'm not sure why I would be. Alright, let's equip a sword.
No, you don't stand a chance. Come on, knock back. Can't hide from me.
I'm either the luckiest guy in the world or something has me in some kind of god mode. And I just logged in, so I am not immune. Perfect. Perfect. It's good news. I don't really want to be immune. Being immune sucks. Let's make healing my left bar. Get down here, you.
You're outmatched. You can't defeat me.
Dragon, you. Oh, he's way over there.
Where are you? Damn you. Die, damn you.
Oh, my health. Oh, my Lanta.
Now you're okay.
Putting in the work with that one-handed, that's for sure.
That's it?
Oh, I'm not gonna get the death animation.
You're already dead.
Or am I? Yes! Take that! What's happening, Backbone? Is it good to you, bud?
Look at that.
Everybody, get
That was
back.
damn good work, gentlemen and ladies. I am Dragonborn, and I'm an elf. A lousy, stinking elf. How does that make you feel, man of the North? I'm just kidding. I'm not really a Thalmor type guy, so I don't really have any animosity towards the men of the North. Use the shout section of the mage, right, of course. Nice. Nice.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
I know, right? I can't believe it either, but that does explain that guy in the museum constantly referring to my achievements as the Dragonborn. Must have been a dragon break. A really tiny dragon break. What do you mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power.
Just trying so hard
That's
to
what
trigger
you
that
do,
animation.
isn't it?
Christina?
Absorb the dragon's
That's
power.
my favorite kill the dragon death animation. In fairness, it's probably just about everybody's favorite death animation, and you don't often get it. But that time we lucked out, which is perfect. I have no idea what just happened to me, to be honest with you. I'm just here to collect the pretty rocks.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragon?
All right, but
What are you talking about?
you remember you asked for it. I'm gonna try to shout now.
The Dragonborn.
All right, you ready?
Born with the dragon blood in them.
You ready? I'm gonna
like
shout.
Tempus Maledictum.
I'm gonna totally shout right now. I'm gonna do it. You can't
I've
stop
never
me.
heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back.
I mean, I don't want to shout over the guy while he's talking. Mr. Lothar, how you doing, bud?
Dragonborn who could kill
Great to
dragons
see you.
and steal their power.
Sister Citizen, hello,
What do you say,
Sister
Irleth?
Citizen.
You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than
Right?
flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about.
Oh man,
Here's a dead dragon.
She's all
and
kinds
that's
of
something
tough
I
and
definitely
schmexy.
understand. Now we know we can kill them, but I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
right?
You wouldn't understand.
Pragmatism, people.
You ain't a Norn.
Pragmatism.
All across Tamriel, I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout.
All right,
Can
hold
you?
on, hold on.
Have you tried?
My baby. Is that what you're looking for?
They
Something
say
like
the
that?
Dragonborn can shout without any trading.
Oh,
like
you
Talos
mean
himself.
with the magic power? Shit. Well, hold on a second now. Let me step back a little bit. I don't want to hurt anybody.
That was shouting. What you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn then.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's what you say. It's not what Irleth says, and Irleth's looking fine as hell in this chitlin leather armor of hers, so I'm gonna take her word for it. No offense, boys. I'm not really playing to a packed hall of
We
dudes.
taught that dragon not to
Gonna
mess
start
with
a
White
slam
Run.
pit or anything.
Didn't we?
All right. We're just gonna run on back up here and maybe, I don't know, talk to Farengar about it. Maybe he knows. Yeah, it's just another day out here in Whiterun. Nothing weird going on except for the dragon fight that we just did, and that turned out okay, I guess. I mean, why is it so damn dark, though? I thought maybe we were getting to morning, but no. Ooh. Say what? Anybody else hear that? Just me? Man, I would have sworn I heard like a whole gang of beardos cry out all at once up in the sky. Weird. Anyway, let's go talk to Farengar. Maybe we'll get some answers. This would be the stables, right? Wait a minute. This is the stables. Yeah. Where is... I would have sworn we saw it here, Ron. It doesn't appear to be here. Maybe it's... You know what? I bet you somebody came by and took it for a test drive. The jank wagon. So maybe we'll see it again sometime soon. Yeah, so this Sunday, I'm going to be playing for the first time ever some GTA multiplayer with Sister Citizen. I'm going to be a guest on her channel, so I'll be on my best behavior. But that ought to be fun. Looking forward to that. I finally got everything installed correctly and it allowed me to play. It kept giving me this 1005 error, but I got it worked out.
Look, you've already been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble.
Tell
All
him.
we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not
It is a
over.
cool animation, huh?
You there.
I'm noticing
We're
all
looking
kinds
for
of
someone
stuff,
in
but
Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
like I said last week when we started this out, I've only ever really played kind of a lightly modified version of this game that I struggled to put together myself because it wasn't really my jam as far as knowing what mods were cool and, you know, knowing exactly where I might need patches. Briarshade, over on the Twitch side, thank you so much. Update on the shoulder, sprained pretty badly. No actual ruptures or tears, no surgery, just time and some physical therapy. Briar, darling, I hope you feel better soon. I know it's been like 2 weeks probably, huh? Mine is a lot better today, but I gotta go in for some imaging myself on the 2nd, so we will see. Hopefully it's nothing, but they want me to do a CT scan on my lung too. History of smoking, you know how it goes. So, but I'm glad to hear that you don't have a tear or a rupture. Yeah, a little over 2 weeks. Damn, I hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much for saying hi from over on the Twitch side and letting me know, though. That is awesome. Oh, the animation. So this has got like 2,100 mods, right? This is LIvelyDismay and a Wabbajack list. No additional tweaking or modding. I just play it completely vanilla, using one of his starts. Outside of riding the cart and being the Dragonborn from the very beginning. But as you can see, we've stumbled into that, so. You get 2 CTs a year? Oof.
A woman.
What am I in for? Is that one of those machines you have to like go down inside of and it's all loud? Or is that an MRI?
We will pay for any information regarding her
I've
location.
had one of those before,
We
and
are
that
not welcome
sucked.
here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
They're like, do you need headphones? Yes. Can I have headphones? Why are you looking for this person? What's up with that?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is
None
that
of
we're
my
paying for
concern.
information. If that doesn't interest
you're asking me
feel
for
free
help.
to walk away.
Briar says, the worst is that I gotta keep it immobile so much. Yeah, I'll bet. When you stretch out, the muscles get super angry at that. How's playing with the controller? Are you limiting your game time? I've seen you go live on your normal schedule. I was over there a couple days ago. So you're still able to play? You just have to be kind of careful how you hold the controller? Or are you adapting to the one-handed controller technique? Or how's that working? I don't know if I like these Alakir warriors very much. They seem a little shady. They want me to do some dirty work for them, and they don't even want to tell me why. I don't know if I'm about that. Using the controller doesn't hurt. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm having to use the mouse and keyboard with this list, because Lively doesn't play with a controller, and you're on your own if you want to remap everything. Okay, all right. I get it. And I could do both. I've just been using a lot more of the controller the last couple of years because it's just way easier on my back. I find when I'm playing with the mouse and keyboard like I am now, I tend to cross my leg, which I'm doing now, and that puts some pressure on my lower back in a weird way. And then the other thing that I tend to do is I tend to start hunching over the mouse and keyboard, which would probably be good for understandability with the microphone. Terrible for the camera, I'm sure, but not great for the back either. So I just gotta, take it easy. I always limit myself to no more than about 3 hours. Occasionally go a little longer, but... And then I don't play games very often at all outside of streaming anymore, which is fine because it keeps it all fresh for me. It's really cool. Many years ago, when I was going through some stuff,
been waiting for you.
I did a lot of tweaking load orders and playing video games.
What else could it mean?
The Greybeards.
We were just
I'm
talking
glad
about
to be in the place I'm
My
at now.
brother
Let's put
needs
it
a
that
word
way.
with you.
So what happened at the
For
watchtower?
me personally,
Was the dragon there?
bending the arm hurts. But so long as you keep it extended, you're fine. Okay. Well, make sure you get lots of whatever you have to do to keep it stretched or keep it comfortable for you. I know you know this stuff, but as a fellow sufferer of the back pains, I can't help but worry. How does Vlad say it in Starfield? I don't want to pull the old man who worries shtick, but I'm an old man and I worry. The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
Sista says, get the DS4. It's a free program that lets you use the controller with basically all Steam games. Well, I mean, I can use the controller with Skyrim, and when I had my own list, I was using it. It's just that he has like 2,100 mods, and he specifically called it out in his instructions that you were going to have a lot of remapping to do if you wanted to give it a try. So I just said, screw it for now. But, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll start to try to mess with it. I got a pretty nice controller now with the little paddles on the back and all that kind of stuff. So there's lots of room to be able to do things with it if I want to set it up that way, I guess. Definitely play a GTA with the controller, that's for sure. I'd be completely lost trying to play a GTA with a mouse and keyboard. Oh boy. Turns out I might be something called a Dragonborn.
Keep safe.
Oh, are we done?
We were just talking about you.
Did I wait too long?
My brother needs a word with you.
I was yakking too much. Balgruuf got tired of waiting. All right, fair enough.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
I killed the dragon. I think I deserve a reward. Watchtower was destroyed.
I could count on
Yeah, we got that.
There must be more to it than that.
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Mr. Lothar says, CT scan's pretty chill, less claustrophobic. Okay, thanks, man. That's good news. Wednesday only leave for Taco Bell runs. You know, make a run to the Yokedo Taco Bell. Make a run to the border. Okay, you must be talking about not the CT scan anymore. Something else that was mentioned earlier. I got you. The Greybeards.
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What the hell do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a theme.
I don't know about gifted.
Or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Kind of
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar.
Sorry,
this hasn't happened in centuries.
I'm not a Nord.
Not since Tibur Septim himself was summoned when he was still Carlos of Atmora.
Brandon, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course.
Everybody,
it's just that, all right? What do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor.
I can see that.
You know, to climb the 7,000 steps again.
Ooh.
I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun.
The sword of
greatest honor that's within my power to grant.
Necklace,
I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title.
Yep, do that.
Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
GTH.
Yes, my lord.
Grand Theft Horseback. Whiterun. But, I'm the Dragonborn, so I can be all like, hey, guys, you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Because I'm kind of the Dragonborn around here. Alright, well, I guess I was dismissed. That's fair. Go to speak with the Greybeards. I wonder who this Lydia person is.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
What does a housecarl do?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
With your life, you say? What does being a Thane even mean? Like, I'm a little confused on that point.
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
Alright, so all the benefits of being a local celebrity, but with very few of the downsides. I'm hearing I don't have a lot of responsibilities, maybe a ribbon cutting here and there. Alright, fine. You know what? Follow me. I need your help.
Lead the way.
I have it on good authority that she's sworn to carry my burdens, Chad. So just in case I become burdened, it would be nice to have her around. Alright, I really feel like it's super nighttime right now. I don't know if I should be trying to get to the 7,000 steps when it's super nighttime out. Maybe I should get a room.
Huh?
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire.
It's
I've
showing
been
me
thinking of
all
selling
of the
the
trade skill
soldat.
supplies I have for
Anyway,
some reason.
what do you
Interesting.
need?
But it's not a reward necessarily. It's just popping it up as a something on my screen whenever I click on a merchant. Gotcha. You know what I need? I need a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Need anything else?
I do not need
Just
you
let
to
me know.
show me to my room. Excuse me, young lady.
Yes?
Did you know that there are some Alakir warriors looking for a Redguard woman?
Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help. Please, come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come with me.
All right. I'll follow you, but, no funny business, all right? I'm a man of science. Come along, encumbrance. I mean, Lydia. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Eye roll. Who put the bop in the bop-ba-da-ba-da-ba? Who put the bang in the... Sorry. I mean, I was just following her upstairs. I'm just saying, she got a little bit of bop going on.
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers. I mean it. I'll cut you in half. So the Alakir know where I am?
Oh, wow.
What do they offer
for
me?
real?
Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me.
Man, put that shit down before you get hurt.
I'm sorry. Just don't hurt me. I know
wasn't
you're
gonna.
not one of them, but you just can't help them. You can't let them know I'm here. Please, will you help me? There's no one here I can trust.
Okay, maybe. What do you want?
I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Aldmeri Dominion.
They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution.
Okay, and how am I supposed to do that?
They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are.
All right, any suggestions as to how I might locate them?
I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust.
Okay, why are the Alikir after you?
I don't know for sure. I spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion publicly. I suspect that's why these men were hired to hunt me down.
Okay, wasn't your kingdom just at war with the Aldmeri Dominion? So if you were a noble and you spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion and your kingdom was at war with the Aldmeri Dominion, why would your kingdom send its best men to bring you back and charge you with something? That seems sketchy, a little, maybe? I don't know. It's an interesting conundrum. Why haven't you gone to the guards for help?
You think I'd be in hiding if this was something I trusted town guards to handle? These men are ruthless, cunning, deceitful. They'll pay off whoever they can.
Knife to the
I
sack,
can't trust
you know?
anyone here
Like,
in
damn.
Greatrun. Guards and Jarls can be bought. And the Alikir are close. I'm running out of time, so I'm choosing to trust you.
Okay,
Find me the moment the Alikir are taken care of.
What do you think about that, Lydia? Nothing? Okay, cool. Nice talking to you. Lydia didn't have a damn thing to say. I mean, I guess she's native to this town, so she's probably friends with Sadia. That makes sense a little, right? Let's get us fast forwarded to first morning light, shall we? How does this work again? No, not that long. That's crazy. We want to go tell... Yeah, we'll go to there. Why not? Full night's sleep.
Oh.
It didn't take? It didn't take. Maybe we'll go that far. How's that? There it goes. Okay. Still getting the hang of this. It's an interesting way to pass the time, I guess. Now, let's see. I need to go to the 7,000 steps. But I also need to, yeah, we gotta help her, but I don't really want to go up to the jail right now. They don't open up until 9:15, and the guards are super surly, and I'm just not into it. I haven't had breakfast, and we'll take care of that later. Speak to the Greybeards, of course. We gotta investigate the Silent Moons camp for the Dragonborn gallery. A couple other things here and there. Pluck the wings off butterflies. Wow. That seems vicious. Slightly. A little bit vicious. Let's follow this Dragonborn thing and see where that leads us. I'm curious to see what the 7,000 steps looks like in Lively's list here. Super convenient to check out a bunch of different mods this way. I'm familiar with MO2, I'm familiar with Vortex, so it's not that big of a deal to install a list. Simply follow those instructions. I put a link in the description below if anybody wants to check out Tempus Maledictum by Lively. I wouldn't blame you if you did. There's a lot of good Skyrim lists out there, and there are a bunch that would not fit on my assigned Skyrim hard drive. So I had to pick one that was going to come in under 350 gigabytes, too. There's some that are out there that are close to a terabyte. Pretty crazy. I did not have space for that on any of my drives, so... Lydia, come along. My friend. My friend.
Need something?
Yeah, I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Oh, you know, here or there, I'm thinking... now, I know from last week, when we click on one of the holds...
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Look at that. Iverstead. Right there.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Now that's entertainment. I don't have to make that run. I can
Just
take
sit
a nice
back.
little carriage
This won't take long.
ride. Take my feet up. Maybe have a jelly donut, cup of coffee. Actually, I could do without the donut. The cup of coffee will suit me just fine, though. Whatever it passes for coffee here in Skyrim. Probably mead again. I love the people of the North, I
glad we're
really
friends.
do, but...
I have something for you.
Do
Here.
you? Iron ingots. Why, thank you very little for making me carry 5 more pounds of iron. I appreciate that. You are the best. Don't ever change. Nope, it's gonna be this way, isn't it?
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Klimek?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't
Oh,
safe.
look, he's a ninja.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day.
All right, Klimek.
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thu'um, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
Fair, fair. Listen, I'm guessing, and this is just a guess from an outsider's point of view. After all, I'm but a mayor in your kingdom, but judging by the fact that they live at the throat of the world and they're called the Greybeards, I'm guessing they look a lot like you, bro, but just more gray hair. Just a guess. Just a guess. What types of deliveries do you make up to High Hrothgar?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its
He's
toll.
on his way to being a Greybeard himself. Well, I could do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you.
That's me.
Here, take this
Mr.
bag of
Kind.
supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Will do. Anything I should watch out for during the climb?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs
Game
can be
recognizes
treacherous.
game.
Be careful up there.
All right, Klimek, we'll be careful. Look at this bridge. Wow. Very exotic, very lovely. What are we rocking damage-wise here? I think currently let's go back to being a pure mage again, shall we? We're not very good at it. We only know a handful of spells, but we're getting there, and that's the important thing. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs, for the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Wow, all right. Sounds like the beginning of an epic tale. Likely told in multiple parts. You guys hear that? Sounds like wolves. Oh, ow. Get to bite at me, you bastard. I will take all of your kill, Mr. the Wolf. Oh, I love the animations on the spells, too. It actually makes third person, like, kind of fun. "37 lovers and a goat named Lou." No? That's a different game. Sorry about that. Oh, what's this?
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Did you hear that Greybeard's called the Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Do you visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Ah, gotcha. You know, they're probably preserving the old vocal cords for their next performance. Nice talking to you.
Good day.
Let me take a look at this. What do we got here? Emblem 2. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. The plot thickens. Men did not have a voice. Relatable. I didn't have a voice until just a few minutes ago when I slayed a dragon. Well, I did, but apparently it wasn't the kind of voice that these guys are talking about. They were looking for something a little more dramatic. Something with a bit of force to it. Yeah, run off. That's what happens. You mess with me and you get lit on fire.
That's the last of them.
Hey, what's... Did you just step in fire and burn yourself, Lydia? It's unwise, my friend. I'm gonna need you to do better. Oh, hey, it's more wolves. You have no power here, K9. Yeah. Feel bad about that goat, but I gotta take that goat leg. It cooks up real nice. Here's another one of these things. Emblem 3. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices. But the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. Well, hopefully men found their voice and it all turned out A-okay. Whew, I must be freezing. I'm huddling with myself. Actually, between you and me, my feet are cold. These leather boots are nice, but they're not all they're cracked up to be. Not a lot of protection against this type of packed-in snow. Are you still with me, my friends? Ooh, I'm even getting a little bit of frost across the stash. Interesting. Definitely appears to be cold up here. Oh, look, another pilgrim.
Huh?
Ooh. Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. What are you doing?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
All right. Did you hear that Greybeard's called the Dovahkiin?
I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
All right. Well, it's nice talking to you, Currator.
Aye.
But if you don't mind, I want to smooth in here just a bit. Emblem 4, Kine called on Parthenax, who pitied men. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. Okay. All right. Things are heating up. Between the men and the dragons. It's good to know. Is it just gonna keep getting colder and colder the higher we climb? Lydia! My cape! No, not that one. The crushed black velvet one with the red satin lining. I want to suck your blood. That's a little close, Lydia. I was just teasing about the whole Dracula thing. All right, be cool. Be cool. Well, this looks like a perfect spot for an ambush. Emblem 5. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was too strong, although their sacrifices were many-fold. All right, well, good. At least they got rid of the worst one. Whew. You imagine if we were, like, stuck having to fight, like, the worst dragon ever? That would suck. Get him, Lydia. You got this. You got this.
Mercy.
Oh shit, you don't got this. That's bad. I don't want to get hit. I don't want to get hit. I'm small and poor and weak. And, that's all bad for me. All right. Let's, gotta rejuvenate some of our mana here. Where's this guy at? All right, fighting in third person. It's a little harder, but I feel like this list is just too beautiful to play strictly in first, so. No, you don't get to, no. Bad touch. Bad touch. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Oh. Oh, and finally you joined the fight, you worthless bastard. Lydia, you jumping back in? Tag team. That's what I like to see. That's teamwork. Maybe the mana's not gonna last. I'm gonna have to pull out the old sword. Sword in, no board. Get away from my house, Carl. You can take Arginal. I don't really care, but get away from my house, Carl. Ow! Oh, no. No. Alright, I need more mana. Something has to be done. We need mana. And probably help. Alright. Oh! In my face! Bubbles down! Please heal. Well, I was gonna heal. I was just trying to super run away. Oh my god, when did I save? Did the game automatically save for me at some point? That would be ideal, Lively. That would be great. Oh, shut up. The last save was here. I just had the worst dream. Well, daydream. Damn it. It was a good effort. It was valiant. This list is a little bit, it's a little on the difficult side. Not when fighting wolves, obviously, but, trolls, that's a whole nother ballgame, apparently. Ooh. Tougher than the dragon. Sorry about that, guys. I'll make sure I save before we start hiking up the hill the next time. That's rough. It's like Vuja Day, man. I feel like we've done this exact thing before.
The carriage is the safest way. Where do you want to go?
I know. I need to go to the Rift.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Take me to Iverstead.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Thank you.
You ever met one of them cats?
All right, you read the first 5 of the stones on the way up the hill, so we can speed run this hill jump once we save our game there. Yeah, I'm gonna need new spells, guys. I think that being a full-time wizard is a tough job when you only have really one destruction spell.
I'm glad we're friends. I have something for you. Here.
Okay, listen. All right, listen, Arginal. Listen. Go home. Go home, you useless
On your way
bastard.
up the 7,000 steps again, Cliff?
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar?
Yeah, what
About
kind of
to make
deliveries?
it mostly food. The Greybeards tend not to get out.
And in return,
well, the trouble is, my legs aren't what...
absolutely, I could do
really?
it for you.
Well, that would be kind of you.
Really?
Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering
All right,
chest.
will do.
Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Sounds good.
Not
Thanks,
today.
buddy.
I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
I would have sworn I hit quick save at some point, but that must have been during the dragon fight, right before the dragon swooped in. All right, we've already done this, but we gotta click them. We gotta click them. Oh, check that out. I'm already... Interesting. Ooh. I got a level up, you guys. I should probably use that. Magicka. Yes. Destruction. Dual casting. Increasing cost? Is that really what I want to do? I guess we'll find out in a second. Okay,
Excellent.
Excellent! That was a weird janky pause because I hit the F5 button.
Not again. Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
He didn't even let himself get surrounded. He was on fire before he ever breached our first line. Alright, well at least it's not snowing this time. Out for a jog! Mr. Goat. We already made the 37 Lovers and a Goat Named Lou song joke. We can skip that. And, hello, hi, how are you? Let's just read this tablet and leave this wonderful person to their own devices. Of course, of course. It's not that I don't want to use anything but spells, but I do want to play mostly a mage with this character. I feel like that leans heavily into the Altmer thing and old musty tomes and archaeology and...
Someone there? That's the last of them.
Yeah. That's the last of them, all right. Oh, now I lit myself on fire. I pulled a Lydia. I am, however, looking forward to getting the spell that allows me to summon a magical bow, because then I could lose this thing off my back. You're going down, dog. That's your ass, I guess. I get to do it again, only better. Why does it have to be rain? Yeah, these wolves are no challenge at all. That was deceptive. These are the wolves of deception because they kind of lulled me into this false sense of security. And I felt like I could take on that troll. That troll's going to be basic. Not so much. Oh God, we got some lightning and thunder and... I need electrical powers. I love the fallen tree here. Nice touch. Nice touch. Kind of livens up the steps a bit. Brings the whole scene together, you know. Like this is a rough and tumble place. Better make sure you save. All right, there's 4. Alright, I'm going to put down a real save here and not just a quick save. Because we don't want to do that again. And if there's one thing we know about my streams, once I start dying, man, sometimes I really start dying. So close. We read that one. Excuse me, sir, can we pass? No?
Where did you come from?
I mean, he was actually just right in front of us the whole time, but... Oh no. Time to drink some mana potions. We'll have to replenish our supply. Hey, dual casting and a couple of mana potions. How you doing? Sorry, I can't heal you. I'm not a healer. I'm not that kind of mage. Not yet, anyway. Who knows? We may multi-specialize at some point. If only there was a good institute of higher learning here in Skyrim. Anyway, nothing can be done about it now, I guess. I am level 4, Raven. Oh, I have another level up. I'm level 5, Raven? I suppose I should check myself before I wreck myself. What else can we put some of our points into now? We're really only using magic at this point, but Persuasion. Kind of sounds like me, not gonna lie. But I want to be a mage. Oh, look at this. Performer. Wait, no. Take me up here. What does this do? Grants the perform power. Once per day, play a song to entertain up to 5 people within... That would work great with that, a Bard's College mod, but this list does not have that. And that's more for a Bard playthrough anyway, I think. No, go back. What is this? Shock spells and effects, cold spells, combustion. Well, that appears to be the road we've been going down so far. Alright, so I am level 5, Raven. I just hadn't used all of my level ups. Like an absolute fool. Boy, am I glad we got rid of that other guy. He was just dead weight. Just dead weight. Emblem 6. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, while the dragons withdrew from this world. Doesn't appear to have stuck, but bully on you, men of the North. Emblem 7. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jurgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. Wow. And did he figure that out, or... What's up, Thorgan? How you doing, buddy? D is for Dragonborn. That is correct. I just found out I'm the Dragonborn, actually. I thought I was a history professor, but nope. Actually, the Dragonborn. Troll jar. I'll take it. Emblem 8. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. So is he the first Greybeard? This Jurgen Windcaller, I wonder? Well. I feel like it's been a productive field trip. A little cold, a little on the snowy side. My piggies are a little numb at this point, but well, would you look there? Straight ahead, we've got what looks to be hopefully the home of the dragon, the Greybeards, excuse me. Emblem 9. For years, all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name, Tiber Septim. Stripling then was summoned to High Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. Dovahkiin. The very word the Greybeard shouted out to the heavens earlier when we were trying to get back to Whiterun after slaying the dragon. I'll take that. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna take that too, and that, and that. I don't really need the carrots. Okay, let's, what do we got? What do we got? Let's see. Is it gonna be... Okay, clearly it's not in there. Is it in here? No. Dragon's Tongue, no. No. Alrighty then. Didn't it have a little bag icon? It's a bag that I'm supposed to put in there, right? Oh, I could have been wearing this. Carrying capacity increased. Nice, nice. The ring is just a really nice ring. For now. I did grab that quest on the way up this time, didn't I? There it is. Clinic supplies. There we go. Perfect. Should have just looked for his name the whole time. How you doing, Thorgan? Good to see you, buddy. We have arrived at High Hrothgar. Don't want to run up on these guys. Might... Oh, wait. They're surrounding me.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
All right, you asked for it.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Well, mostly because I was hoping you guys had some cool artifacts I could take back to the Museum of Solitude, but aside from that, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourselves and what this place is?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
Stuck at work, yes. Well, hopefully we can provide a little bit of joy for you, a little bit of smiles anyway. You can laugh at my dismay when I'm biting off more than I can chew and I forgot to save for a while. I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought
What's up, Will?
to guide those of
How
the
you doing, buddy?
Dragonblood
Will's
that came before you.
Xeno Petting Zoo, or otherwise known as Will's Petting Zoo over on Twitch. Good to see you, man. Over on the Twitch side. Lovely. You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the Dragonblood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age,
Glad I didn't try to
that
do it
is
with my
not
other hand.
ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus
A
far.
bit of shaddy-addy on the
That is all
YouTube
I
side
can
from
say.
Mr. Will Xeno Petting Zoo. Abso-freaking-lutely. Well, I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you
I don't know, it's been a while since I've been up here, but this doesn't really look all that different than what I remember
shouts are
from
made up of 3 words
the
of
base
power.
game.
As you master each word,
Maybe the
your
robes
shout
are a
will
little
become progressively
higher
stronger.
detail.
Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force.
Ro.
Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro. You learn a new word like a master. You truly do have the gift.
Well, I mean, it's a
but
two-letter
learning
word.
the word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how
It's
the
not
rest
like
of us
sanguination
learn
or something.
As
you know? It's
Dragonborn,
row.
you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of
Oh, shouty yaddy on the YouTube side for Briar Shade. Thank you so much, Christina.
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new Thum.
Alright, I'm gonna master my
Use your unrelenting
Thum.
force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Alright.
Well done. Again.
I feel like I almost struck myself with that one. Wait. Hello?
You learn quickly. Once more.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Oops. Alright, this third person thing messed me up, chat. There we go. Alright.
Impressive. Your Thum is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn.
Why, thank you.
We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Master Bori. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off in third person with a mouse and keyboard. We may have to do this in first person. This does look a little bit upscaled, these textures maybe? This door looks... I don't know. It's been too long since I've actually been up to High Hrothgar. Mostly the last several years when I play Skyrim, I just start wandering. Usually with some kind of roguish build.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wood, which means whirlwind.
Wood.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thing. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of wood.
Gift me your knowledge. Thank you. Now give me the knowledge to use my pinky to hit the Z key while I'm also pressing
Now we will see
W.
how quickly
Because that'll be a trick.
A new shout. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn.
Alright, show me. Show me.
Master Bori. Rex! Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
Oops, I forgot to change it.
Attend to Master Bori.
Okay, alright, Bubbles. Get it together. We got a whirlwind sprint. You're in the way, Lydia. You're absolutely, positively in the way. What is happening? Oh.
Come, Dragonborn. Attend to Master Bori.
Worst student ever. There we go. Alright, much better. Good lord. Mouse and keyboard.
Your quick mastery of a new Thuum is
I should map that Z to one of my mouse
I'd
buttons.
heard the stories.
What's up, Ram? How you doing, buddy?
But to see it for myself.
It was pretty amazing on the 3rd try. Thank you. What's next?
You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient
It's a lot less
plain
cool
of
if you have that beard, though, Will.
Remain true
I'm
to
just
the
saying.
way of the voice.
You're gonna keep your whole front warm. Especially your face. Who is Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
What is the way of the voice, though?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Currator at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused,
They do need spinny guitars.
the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods.
And cheap sunglasses.
True mastery of
I'm
the
just
voice
saying.
can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. The contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
Okay, I have other responsibilities, though. I can't hang out up here and grow a super long beard and sit in the snow and contemplate the sky like maybe a couple weeks a year, if that. I don't know, man.
The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods.
Oh, cool.
When we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh.
Every
We
girl's
therefore
crazy for
seek
a
to guide you on the
sharp-dressed
proper
monk.
use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which
I don't
bind
know how true
other
that
men.
is, but maybe, you know, it's, Why are the dragons returning, though? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragon. You should focus on honing your voice.
No?
And soon your
No.
path will
Okay.
be made clear.
It's a coincidence, then. All right, I'll continue my training.
Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead. Wind, guide you.
Right, wind guide me. That's what needs to guide me for sure. Why is the quest marker... Oh, he was just like, here's the quest. Gotcha, okay. I thought that was longer for some reason, but maybe not. All right. It's not my story. I'm just celebrating it. I'm just a simple mere man out on the town with my housecarl, Lydia. But I would be remiss if I didn't take a closer look at... Ooh, I can't even grab the moss without getting in trouble, huh? Song of the Return. The Great War. Ah, that Great War. Yeah, no time for that now. Yeah, I've got all these back in my personal library. The Dragon Break, we discussed that earlier. Master Agnar. Agnar. Sorry. I'm sending a sample of my finest cheese with this letter. Please do not consider it a bribe, simply a gesture of my goodwill to my hopeful peers. I ask that you once reconsider my request to join the Greybeards in devotion to the voice. I understand that you may think my talents are better served at making cheese. While it is certainly a skill of mine, it is only how I have fed myself in exile from my own monastery. And I hope that you do not hold my skill as proof that I have no devotion. Monks must come, of course, from all ways of life, for how else can one hope to understand the fullness of things? And tell me truly, who is more suited to be a tongue than a man who has trained his tongue with every flavor known to man? Please enjoy this cheese and hopefully many more like it. Morgan of Cambrai. I know this man makes good cheese, but you agreed to vote on it and we voted. Please do not keep replying to his letters. He just wants that cheese. Alright, we're not going to be able to take anything from here anyway, so we shall escape down the mountain. And who knows, maybe find some other way to get into some trouble. Let me see. Okay, that's a nice map. I think I like the one in the list Mystic was running. Remove that. The other day better. That one looked like a hand-drawn map. But this one looks very nice. And we need to go all the way up here, which means we need to get back to Whiterun, and we need to go to the Silent Moons camp anyway. Alright, so it's back to Whiterun we go. And let's catch up on chat. So yeah, no, I think this is a good-looking list. The weather's a little extreme, but I mean, we are at the throat of the world. Couple of interesting fights so far, one that was particularly difficult. I am definitely going to have to map the Z key to my mouse here if I ever want to be able to make it through this gauntlet to find the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Hitting Z with my pinky while also pressing WASD is not a skill that I currently have in my bag of tricks. What's up, X? How you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. Mr. Gandalf the Green. Yeah, we're continuing our adventures from last week. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Lysandor, current resident archaeologist and guild master of the Explorers Guild, procurer of fine things for the Dragonborn Museum in Solitude, and somehow, some kind of way, we are now apparently the Dragonborn. I'm actually glad to see that Skyrim's getting some love right now, because I kind of figured that most eyes would be on Fallout because of the TV show, and there are a ton of eyes on Fallout, obviously. But a lot of people showing Elder Scrolls some love too, so that's nice to see. You've got both Ash and Serana. Okay. Martimus is going to be very happy to hear that. And you got their banter patch. Nice. That just came out, what, today or yesterday? I'm in Marty's Discord, so I don't have any of that as far as I know. But again, I did not dig deeply into what is in Lively's list. Lively would slap the shit out of me for that, but I wanted to be surprised. I wanted to explore 2100 mods and not really know what was going to happen next and what was going to be changed or different or... But there's no invalid way to do it, you know. Obviously, you've curated your list yourself and wrote all your own patches, so... intimately familiar with what you've got going on. And I say intimately because you've got both Serana, Dialogue Edit, and Ash. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't mean anything by that. I'm just saying. We gotta get out of this rain, Lydia. It's messing up my perfectly coiffed elven side hawk. Well, I know Ronaldo Moon's got a list going and a stream series going. I know Raven's always got one going on Sundays for sure. Hell, Rinfail's playing Skyrim right now. And Elder Scrolls Online. I guess December's a slower month for your well-established video game variety content creators. So usually in December and the early part of January at least, he starts filling in things, going back to his most favorite things or things he hasn't really played before. And in the case of Skyrim, I think it was because he was traveling as a travel influencer when it came out and never really had a chance to play it. So that's always fun to watch. I've actually played through it multiple times on the PS4. And, you know, here and there. But mostly I've been playing Fallout. And Starfield, of course. Okay. Good. Oh, $10 says we do not have, septums. Lydia, is that you? You need a lozenge, or?
Those snow-backed Imperials renounced humanity when they laid down before the Thalmor.
Well, we're about to hear some elven racism if we stick around there too long. Trying to think, what is gonna be... Stop that. Stop it! What is gonna be... I don't even know if I could find my way home from here. And of course there's no carriage. The carriage just happened to be going through here and dropped me off. I suppose technically I can fast travel. We're not playing...
I'm proof of their ignorance.
Survival and Frostborn and Campfire and God knows what else Raven's got in her list. But I really hate fast travel. On the other hand, I better at least throw a quick save on this before I venture too far down this hill. Hello, Mr. Goat. That's right, Ram, you were doing Skyrim a couple months ago, right? Yeah, I'm not quite there yet with putting together my own lists. A little bit outside of my main area, or my comfort zone as far as, I mean, it's modding Bethesda creation engine. That part's easy enough, but it's more knowing exactly what I want to put in it and how I want to organize it, what I want the list to do. Hence all of this trying out things this way. Burn! Oh, I'm out of mana. That's not good. No. No. I just need to recoup a little bit of my... Oh, you're recouping your health. That's not good. I've got no mana potions. I'm a dual caster, though. Get him, Lydia. Cooking Lydia, I think, at the same time. This is gonna go badly for Bubbles. Clearly. You know what? I've come up with a keen stratagem. It's called Super Runaway. No. I need you to follow me up here. Yeah, there's a whole town of sturdy Norsemen. Nordsmen? One of those. It's one of those for sure. Maybe I can elicit their help. They might be more effective than poor Lydia. No. Follow me. Don't get crazy. Where are you going? Don't get all crazy on me now. Don't get all crazy on me now. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and say that's not cowardice, that's kiting. Anybody who's ever played a wizard in a fantasy MMO knows that's a perfectly legit strategy, clearly. It just works. I haven't played Unarmed either. I did start an Unarmed character when the Anniversary Edition came out with no other mods, just the Anniversary Edition, but I never finished it. I got to, I don't know, level 6 or 7. I don't even think I was doing the main story, honestly. I was just effing around. Effing about. Alright, let's see. Can we get across here? We can. Look at that. All right. Anyway, kiting. Totally legit strategy. Not cowardice at all. No, sir. Honestly, I have no idea where I'm at. This forest is quite overgrown. I guess I can just follow the map marker. Verbatim. Little baby troll cub! Yeah, he had to go though, because he would have grown up to be just another troll under one of those bridges, waylaying travelers and beating their skulls in and leaving their bones laying around his dirty little cave, and you know how it goes. We're just passing through, but we gotta set things right. Plus, he burned quicker than his dad, so there was that, you know? Any chance you get to increase your destruction skill, I guess, right? You never made a thief in Skyrim? It's like my favorite playstyle of them all. Which is funny, because like the very first video game I ever played on a computer, or pretty close to the first anyway, the first one I ever played seriously was an MMO called EverQuest, and my character was an elven wizard named Lysandor. I was a mad, bad, quad-kiting mofo. And a raid wizard. Up until, I want to say, Omens of War. It was around that time that Zero was 4 or 5. Zach had been born. I had changed jobs. It just didn't fit the lifestyle anymore to play MMOs, but I had a great time with it. And so ever since then, if I ever create a spellcaster in a fantasy game, I tend to go with Lysandor first. And I've done it before in Skyrim on the PS4 way back in the day. But mostly I play right. Well, there seems to be a hunter up here, so I'm not gonna just swoop in and steal. Hello.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Well, you're doing a terrific job. You keep it up. What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Leg of goat. Yeah, I've got all this stuff. Okay. Been nice talking to you.
Until next time.
Cool dog. We are getting down to a road somewhere near cobblestone. Yes. All right. You don't think you played EQ1, just EQ2? Yeah, it was the very first, or if not the first, then the first one that I, like played all the way through, I guess, if you could do that with an MMO. It was my first video game on PC. I was like, 29 at the time or so. But before that, I was a musician. I knew people had computers. I even saw somebody at some house I went over to one time. Like his roommates were all like, oh yeah, he's always back there in his room and he's on the World Wide Web. And I was like, the World Wide what? What? Yeah, I ain't here for that. I'm here for a 20 sack and to talk to Maria. Don't do drugs, kids. And then I got married and had a child of my own. And took a job with Ma Bell in Georgia. And didn't know anybody and didn't have a band. And so I bought a PC and picked up this game off the shelf and it said must have an internet connection. Purchased separately. And I didn't see that till I got home and I was pissed. I was like, what? I got to pay it for a separate internet connection, and then I had an internet connection, but it was pretty lousy, of course. It was like a phone line. And so I plugged in, and very first thing that happened was it was like, hey, we want $10 a month if you want to play this game. You gotta pay. What? God, I was outraged. So for like 3 weeks, I didn't play it at all. Thought about taking it back to Circuit City, get my money back. But I was kind of lonely. When my wife at the time was busy in the evenings, I'd fire it up. It was kind of like D&D, but you didn't have to be in the same room. It reminded me of being like 10, 11, 12, playing D&D with my buddies. Hook, line, and sinker, man. 4 or 5 straight years at EverQuest 1. You had a computer at 14? That's cool. Yeah, I remember the little discs and stuff.
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road.
For real? How does 50 gold sound?
Fine. I can tell you aren't worth the trouble. Just get out of here before I change my mind.
Hey, I light you on fire. I'm not above it. I paid 50 gold. I'm gonna use your cooking pot.
It's been a brutal winter. I can't remember the last time it was this cold and for this long.
Oh, I don't have any wood. I can't do it. Anyway, I don't regret any of it. It was cool.
We've been here so long.
And honestly, most of my jobs after that were full on, telecommunications, engineering, computer jobs. I just came to it relatively late. I was born at the right time to miss out on all of it, or at least miss out on the beginning of it. And I don't regret that at all, because I had a damn fine time. If I would have had computers when I was 14, I wouldn't have wrote songs, and if I didn't write songs, I wouldn't have played in bands, and it would have been a very different life. Probably, in many ways, a saner, healthier one. We'll have to check that out next time I go through the Unity. Yeah, I didn't play Diablo. Let's see, who played Diablo? The youngest, Zach. Zach loved Diablo 2. And he came to it, you know, years after it was out, obviously, because he's 24. But he loved Diablo 2, raved about it. I played a little World of Warcraft. My ex-wife did not care for EverQuest, but liked World of Warcraft. So naturally, when that came out, we did a little of that. That was cool. But for the most part, just single-player games after that became my thing.
Well, that's how it's done.
And I played all the Mass Effects, the Dragon Ages, you know, the greatest hits. Every once in a while I dip my toes in some MMO or other, usually the weird ones, you know, Secret World. But for the most part, either didn't play at all for long periods of time because of my job or whatever, or played single-player things. Stuff that I could pause and save and put away and didn't require being anywhere on any kind of schedule, because I couldn't predict that kind of stuff with the kids when they were younger. Now they're both moved out. Guess what Dad's favorite hobby is now? Not only is it single-player video games, but it's modding the dog shit out of them. So mostly Bethesda, let's be honest. Oh my god, we finally made it back, chat. Did you beta test Secret World? Nice. Nice. I did not. I got into it the weekend that it launched, or the week that it launched, and I loved it. I loved the original. Went back to it a couple of years later, and they were Secret World Legends or whatever. Not a huge fan of that. Didn't like the class system. Liked the wheel system. Thought it was cool. And, you know, the story was different, man. There's some videos up on my channel of, like, my favorite scenes from that single-player portion of the story of the Secret World. My girlfriend was replaced by an android. Oh, that's just Marcia. She's in my D&D group. And what was the other one? The Stephen King character talking about how you're fucked from page 1 because you're the stupid hero that dives into the middle of the abyss. A couple of them. But that was just years ago, just like, you know, press record and capture some portion of gameplay in a game that I really loved. I wasn't, like, making videos or anything. See, I would have missed all that stuff. Ram, all the Easter eggs from Anarchy, because I never played it. That's cool. I like Funcom. I had a great time in Dune. I never felt burnt by it, to be honest with you. Don't really understand that line of reasoning all that well. I must have played it for like 150 hours, maybe 200 hours. Had a blast. Got to play with friends sometimes. Played with Sista a couple times. Played with Renfail and all the boys from his Discord. And women, of course, but we had a guild. Played with That's Vixen. But we'd get up to the end of the storyline and it was head on out to the desert and do the deep desert. And I was like,
Let me know if you want anything.
What do I get for doing that? They were like, tier 6 gear. Okay. What do I do with tier 6 gear? You fight in PvP. And I was like, I don't really care about that.
There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
I enjoy this
feel
work
like I got
well
my
enough,
money's worth
but
out
I'm
of it,
ready
though.
to
And I'll
retire.
go back and play it
I've
again
been
and
thinking
do a
of selling
completely new
Unity
playthrough
Soda.
when they
Anyway,
release a
what do you need?
significant chunk of new story content. It's not my problem if they want it to be the kind of game where you main it and you play it every day and you buy things from a little store or whatever they're doing. I have no idea. That's a them problem, not a me problem. So, give me a room.
Are you joking? You just rented a room from me.
Have I really been there and back in the same 24-hour day?
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Damn, all right. Fine, I'll sleep up here. I won't pay again. How does this work? I grabbed that, okay. There's 8. But yeah, Joel Bylos, the guy that was the main dude behind Dune, was also the main dude behind the Conan game, which I love, and The Secret World, if I remember correctly, or maybe there was a different guy for The Secret World. So nothing but love to Funcom, man. They made a terrific game. Definitely got my $60 worth out of it. I can't wait to do it all over again. Don't give a shit if I don't have my level 165 character or whatever. I want to play a different faction anyway. So, but that's not everybody's experience, obviously. So, vive la de France. I think years of playing Bethesda games too and modding them has taught me to have very low attachment to any particular character or playthrough, no matter what game I'm playing. So I never go, oh, I put in 200 hours into this game and now they changed something and I don't want to play it anymore and I feel ripped off, and like I've had dozens and dozens of characters in Fallout and Fallout 3 and New Vegas and Skyrim and Oblivion and Mass Effect. Once I'm done, I'm done. I don't give a shit. Time to come up with a new rationale next time I want to play it. A new role play. Alright, can you take me anywhere near where I want to go, my friend? Let's see. You cannot. Oh no, that's not where I want to go anyway. Never mind. That's pretty close to Solitude, actually. But I do need to journey over to the Silent Moon camp. So maybe we should take care of that first. Let's mark it. Yes. Mark it for me, my friend. And I want to see if... Ooh, a little bit of a stutter. Oh, the stable master's not going to be out here, is he? Is this stables? No. Alright, we'll worry about that another time. I want to see if I can buy a horse map and tame a wild horse. I don't know. I had to download all of the anniversary content before installing this list via Wabbajack, but I don't know if it's enabled or not in this list or anything like that. So I have yet to get a note, for example, about a rampaging zombies or the dead or whatever, which tells me it's possible that it's not, that some of that stuff isn't enabled. Because I think typically if I just play the Anniversary Edition with no other mods, by now I would have had a courier run up and drop a note on me about some ritual that happened and the dead rising at midnight or whatever.
Come on!
God, Sabretooth. Oh shit, wait. We don't have our spells equipped correctly yet. Give me that. And give me a little leeway. I can't see. Eat that horse. Eat that cow. Yeah, whatever you do, don't eat me. I don't want to get ate. Horse down!
That takes care of that.
Damn it, man. Sorry! Sorry about that. I didn't know there were saber-toothed tigers camped out so close to your town. That's my bad. Oof. My frame rate is stuttering. Oh, it's just a cow. All right, I don't feel so bad. They were probably going to butcher that cow anyway, right? Okay. Torch. Oh, dude, yeah, for sure. Funcom was amazing, especially during the early to mid years of the Conan Exiles thing. Lots of communication, lots of updates. Every time they put out a new, like, skin faction pack, which is what I wish Bethesda would do for Starfield, like, bunch of new models for ships and buildings for outposts and, you know, new NPC types, that type of thing. The modding community in Conan Exiles would pick up on that stuff and then incorporate it into dungeons and, you know, different types of campaigns or whatever. And how you put together your mod list for your server would determine, like, the kind of content that you got to see. But it was up to each individual player to have the packs downloaded so that they could see, like, the Aquilonian or whatever, you know, stuff in their own game. And if you didn't have it, you didn't see it. It was a cool system, and I liked the way it worked, because it was like every 3 or 4 months, there's this new, like, $10 pack. And you just get a wide variety of building pieces and, you know, different armor, light, medium, and heavy, all the different weapons. And generally, you know, some other stuff that they would throw in there, decoration items and that kind of thing. Then the modding community just ran with it. It was freaking awesome. And we used to, Melissa and I, we used to run Conan servers. You know, mostly for friends and stuff, but we often had, you know, 25, 30 people on a server. And you rock a server for 60, 90 days, you do your thing, and then you wipe it and restart with slightly different mods. Do it all over again. Didn't get attached to your character there either, because once you got up to, you know, level 60 or 120 if you had a certain mod, or 300 if you had a different mod, and everything was all built out and all that kind of stuff, there wasn't really much need to, you know, keep living in it, per se. Some roleplay servers did that, but we were more like Blitzkrieg servers, where it was all about building up, doing a bunch of stuff, sometimes a little PvP, but it was all people that we knew, so there was relatively low toxicity, and a much higher degree of average intelligence than public servers in video games. Nord meat, I'll take that for sure. Wait, what? Okay. Take that lockpick. I don't wear heavy armor. You've already got steel. We don't need any of that stuff. All right, let's throw a save down here real quick. You enjoyed Conan for a while. Friend really wanted me to RP with her, but it was all ERP stuff. Yeah, there was a bunch of that kind of stuff. We didn't have a whole lot of that stuff on our servers, but we definitely had all of the looks mods and the jiggle physics and all that kind of stuff. It just wasn't the focus of the servers, and most of the people that we knew we had played with so many times before that if there were anybody doing that kind of stuff, it was in the privacy of their own realms, or you know, their footprint of their own bases and stuff. It wasn't a big focus for us. Some people built taverns, and we had, of course, the dancers for restoring the corruption. There was plenty of topless, obviously. That was a standard way to play Conan, of course, for both men and women. But there wasn't a lot of ERP that I was involved with anyway. We were more about building castles and roads
What's
and
the magic?
little siege warfare, assembling the
kill you.
keystone. You know, are you?
You're gonna die for that.
It's too damn dark in here. I can't see shit. I don't think it really matters because it looks like Lydia's taking care of business all the way. But yeah, that stuff for sure. If you get on a server that, you know, is people you don't know and it's marked roleplay, that's probably what the server was about. I learned that the hard way when we weren't doing our own servers anymore, but I still wanted to scratch an itch and play on a persistent server. And I joined a server and it was all that, and I was like, okay, that's cool. Not really my thing. But to each their own, man. I already grabbed everything out of there. I'll take all of that, though. Heavy armor. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someday I'll put out a short or something reading some of these books. We'll do the best bubble voice, but most of these books are pretty long. There's a couple of really good stories in these, though. And if they're quest related, I'll definitely read them. Blacksmith Forge. Does that take care of my obligation for the museum, I wonder? Let's see. Alright, meet Aryan at the museum. So we have finished up our obligation for the museum. And now we may journey on. Why is it so damn dark, though? Ale, arrows. I'll bet you anything there's a couple more guys over here. And there might even be a bed we could sleep in. Until daylight. Let's do a quick save. What's up, Arcane? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hello? Anyone home? Some bedrolls. Nice, nice. I always appreciate a good bedroll.
What was that? Is someone there?
Whoa, hey. I don't feel like taking an arrow to a knee. I need to be an adventurer for at least another hour or so, I think.
Do your worst.
Dude, I'm covered. You got knocked the hell out, bro. Oh, I forgot. Raven hates bro in Skyrim. Oh, hey, a dark elf. Cool. Cool, you look cool.
Not so tough now, are you?
Right on, right on. Coming at you live, it's an Orc Barbarian.
Die, damn you.
Or you could die, I'm just saying. Did you really? Did you really? Lydia. Lydia! Come on now. You don't have to stand in the flames. You can just move a couple of feet to the left or right. I don't know. I'm doing my best not to flood the zone with the flame. Fat lot of good that's doing. You standing in it like an idiot. Yeah, Raven doesn't like dude in Skyrim, man. She's anti-dude. To be careful. Lysandor seems like the kind of guy who would say dude, though. I mean, look at this haircut. Come on. Come on. He's like right out of the 80s, right? Except for in the Skyrim world, I guess. Point taken. Why do I not have... Wait. There it is. Dual casting.
Like I'm supposed to figure out which college he meant.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir.
Vaismir!
There you are.
Vaismir! I just got set on fire and totally killed. Oh no. Alright, let's grab these shrooms. Let's check the box. What's in the box? We'll take those. We're taking all your shit. You guys are bandits. Nobody cares. take everything. That's what that's about. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a woodcutter's axe. I don't think I have one of those yet. All right. Does that say longbow scoped? What? Wait a minute. Let me see this. I have a scoped longbow now. Is that for real? Let's see what that's all about. So this bow here, the one I've been using, is 5 damage. Seems kind of low. Maybe it adds the arrow damage in his list. Where's the scoped longbow? I'm just not seeing it, you guys. Bubbles is mildly blind. 6? Interesting. Okay, so if we favorite that one and we... Oh, it's the same, but this one's got a scope. All right. We're gonna keep the one with the scope. Just seems like the thing to do. Uh-oh. It's an adept lock. All right, Bubbles, keep it together. See, unlike Fallout, you can monkey with a lock even if it's way above your skill level. Hey! Well, looky. Here comes Nookie. Cookies. The rewards. Lunar steel sword. Nice. I can dig it. Din Stagmer's ring. Well, what is... Oh, we should really put our rings and stuff on anyway. Let's see. What is this ring? Let me see. We've got the bottomless pack. Yes. Of course, the Thane's necklace. We should definitely be putting that on. Or did we drop it? What did we do with the necklace? I'm so confused. Okay, we've equipped the ring, we've equipped the necklace. The ring does fire, frost, and lightning resistance of 30%? Shit, that's epic. That's pretty good. Kind of OP, to be honest with you, at level 5? 30%? Oh, cheese wheel. Cheese for everyone! Gold. Potions. Seared slaughterfish. Crappity crap. Okay. Why can't I grab the purse? Oh, it's like a fixed item. I gotcha. Alright. Hey, look at this. It's one of those excavation site thingamajigs. Okay, let's see. Don't we have... Is it the sextant? Oh, gotta have more archaeology skill to use that. What about the tools? Let's dig in, shall we? Oh, was it? Interesting. So, Raven says Din Stagmer's ring was one of the relics you needed to start the legacy of the Dragonborn. Alright. But I didn't need to do that. What is that? Was it the, That's the way out, right? If I remember correctly, or is this the way out? That's the way out to Skyrim. What is this? Oh no, that shuts the door. Requires a key. I gotcha. Okay. Back up here to the bedroll. Let's get a bit of shut-eye until we have a little bit of sun so we can continue our journey. Crack of dawn, sounds good. Like I got the safe house and all that right off the bat. Yeah, of course. Well, I think it's because of the background that I picked. Like, as soon as I walked in, he was like, my friend, since you're the guild master of the Explorers Guild, how about a partnership? Based on mutual respect and trust that we already have established. Yes, I did. And started in the Akaviri Ruin, the whole 9 yards. It was fun. But I did not know at the time that it was gonna, like, shortcut significantly the quest itself. I'm not mad about it, you know. It is what it is, but yeah, I guess Raven was pointing out that I got the safe house already, and she's like, you have to do a lot more work to get it normally. So but I love that start. It was fun. I even had a companion right away too, but he proved to be completely useless, so we threw him back. We sent him about his merry way. I mean, that's what you get. You need to actually play Skyrim someday. It definitely wasn't my first Bethesda game, but I picked it up right when it launched. I just had a PS4 at the time. Didn't play it on PC. Didn't play any of the Bethesda games on PC until well after Fallout 4 came out. Like, I had PCs over the 10 years or so preceding, but like they barely played the MMOs I played. They sure the hell weren't like cutting edge video cards and that kind of stuff. They were mostly for work or writing or listening to music or, you know, watching videos or whatever. And then when Fallout 4 came out and I saw what my youngest had done at the Red Rocket on the PS4 on his save, I was like, man, I gotta look into this and see how to build. And I started watching videos, and that naturally led me to a bunch of videos where people were talking about mods. And so one thing led to another. And next thing you know, I was buying a fancier computer so I could mod my game. What is this?
Come on!
Get him, Lydia! You got this!
That's the last of it.
Oh, dismemberment! I'm here for it. This is Labyrinthian? Did we stumble across Labyrinthian on our way to Ustengrav? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Good job, Lydia. You're the best. X, Gandalf the Green, X2357 says, we would bar hop and then play Skyrim. Nothing wrong with that. I ain't mad at you. Actually, come to think of it, I had just gotten divorced around the time that I started actually, like, messing with mods and stuff. And there might be something to that. I think you might have had the right idea. Man, where the hell am I? How do I get down and stuff? Oh wait, here it is. Okay. I was a little nervous for a second there, chap. I thought for sure I'd screwed the pooch. And I'd have to jump and break both ankles or some other god-awful Starfield thing. Crunch. Arcane says, I played a little Oblivion on the 360 for a week or so, but had to return the system for money back in a day. That's where you put all the dragon masks, X says. Yeah, I played the Oblivion and Fallout 3 on the 360. But we had the 360 and the PlayStation consoles for the kids when they were growing up. You know what I mean? So GarageBand, Rock Band with the drum kit and all that stuff. It was a lot of fun. And then I always had a game or two that I had, reserved for Dad. It wasn't like I was completely selfless, but mostly it was for the kids. And then my games, they weren't really allowed to play too much. And then one day my youngest was, oh my God, you guys are gonna hate me for this. I'm gonna lose like a whole bunch of subs. Watch this. My youngest was 8, maybe, or 9, and I was playing GTA San Andreas. And he came in and sat down next to me. He was real quiet. And I was playing with, sitting there on the couch playing. And I didn't really think about it. I think I was a little baked too, after work. I didn't really think about it at first. He was sitting there for like an hour and a half, and his eyes were this big, right? And I got done playing for the night, and he's like, Dad, do you think maybe I could play GTA? And I was like, oh, in for mature game. I don't think we even let him play like any of the other more mature games that we had at that point. But he's like a really good kid, really smart, like into geology and science and computer stuff in school. And so, half-baked and maybe a glass of wine in, I was like, let me sit you down and explain to you how things work. Video games are one thing and real life is another. So if you ever get an opportunity to play GTA or, Mass Effect or whatever, you need to recognize that you cannot act or do the things you do in games. And he was like, I get you, Dad. I'm right there. I know what you're talking about. He didn't say that, but he was like, we're on the same page. And I was like, all right, go ahead. We'll see how it goes. And he never did give me much trouble. Of course, he turned into an absolute video game fiend, and he still is. Much less now at 24 than he was, at 16, 17, 18, but yeah, I think he was like 9 when he played his first GTA. Bad dad. Bad dad. He did. He turned out pretty good. He's a sweet kid. Heart of gold. Bit of a rock and roll rebel, but like, always the community organizer of his friend group. Always the cook,
Guess the Empire's
picked up a lot of my bad habits, I guess.
All the fighting. That'll be good for us, I suppose.
I would play the hell out of Rock Band during breaks and at lunch when we worked at Walmart. My wife would kick my ass on the drums. Yeah, I was never good at the drums.
Winter.
I could play a real drum set much better. We got Zach his first drum set when he was 4. It was like a little size down, like it wasn't a Tama kit, but it was like a Tama knockoff kit, a size down kit when he was like 4 or 5. And he beat the hell out of him in the garage. It was awesome. Go out there and turn on my guitar and try to show him some stuff. It took, a long time before he got good enough where he could keep a solid 4/4 beat anyway. But he didn't really take to music all that much. Just right there at the beginning, and then after that, he was more interested in games and that kind of thing, which is fine. D&D, terrific dungeon master. You have no idea how cool it is to be raising up teenagers and have both of your kids be a better dungeon master than you. And I was always the dungeon master for my friends when I was 10, 11, 12, so it was cool to be able to be a player. And then Monty Hall type, overpowered adventures and campaigns, but just the storytelling and the, oh Dad, turn the lights down, and You walk into the room and there's this great pillar of gold and carved with runes, and it's on fire and it's lighting up the room with a crackling blue and white glow, and all right, let's roll some dice. It was nice. The Forever DM? Yeah. I lucked out, man. Both my kids were terrific at it and loved to do it, so it was like, yeah, you do it. Shit, yeah, I want to be the player. I never got to be the player when I was a kid. Of course, like I said, they're both moved out now. Neither one lives at home, so I miss that a little bit for sure. I miss a lot of things about having them around. They're freaking awesome. Hopefully, I get to see Zero and his girlfriends. When they come to town, they're going to be staying up at Zach's. I think they're still coming in on like the 21st of this month for Christmas. So I'll get up there and see them. We'll go out to dinner or something, and it'll be awesome. Boy, all of this looks super familiar. Wait a minute, let me see something here. Alright, that's the Dragonborn Gallery, so Solitude. And this is... Isn't there a city right here? So somewhere around here is... In fact, isn't it over here? It may not be here, even though I have the Anniversary Edition. He may have disabled the Wizard's Tower and stuff in favor of some other mods. I don't know. Yeah, I thought there was like a tower right here. Maybe it's on the other side. Maybe it's over here? I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're gonna play it as it lays. JP says, my D&D group is so irregular, I'm tempted to join a second one. Hey, if you can find a second one, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. As long as they're not trying to play on the same day at the same time, right? That'll get yourself in trouble, like a Brady Bunch episode where one of the Brady boys takes two girls to the prom, goes back and forth in between commercials until the jig is up and they get found out. Oh, death bell, all right. Now, if I remember right, there's some assholes in a camp just on the other side of this. Are you guys assholes, or are you friendly?
What was that?
Oh, no, definitely assholes.
I'll try and make this quick.
Yeah, the trolls are definitely the toughest thing we've faced so far. Oh, man. You guys went and killed a perfectly good bandit scout. Necromancer bastards. I don't truck with none of that necromancy. Oh, you got Wolverine claws. Iron claws left and iron claws right. Nice. Not for me, but good for you, my friend. Well, should have been good for you, but you were terrible at it. Against my dual casting, you could not stand. Oostengrav. What a place. Ah, a little skooma for you. A little garlic. Little cabbage. Maximum crabs! Alright, real quick, give me a second. I'm gonna have no sound for just a second here because G-Hub, you are a friend of mine. Give me a button on my hero here that I can use for the Z. Keys. I would rather do keys. There it is. All right. Let me catch up on chat real quick. I can't even find the first one anymore. I know that feeling. Arcane says, same here. My character for Vampire the Masquerade, I wrote an amazing short story about him. Nice. Ram says, played Vampire for years. Need to run a Shadow Dark game. That's a cool game too. Shadow Dark was fun. Arcane says, I'm working on a book for it. Vampire or Shadow Dark? And Raven giving them thumbs up, seal of approval for the maximum crabs. Thank you, Raven. I agree. You gotta have maximum crabs. What else are you gonna do with your life? So I think these are probably dickheads as well.
Are slower than Argonians in a blizzard.
Feel free to grab a pick and help them out. I prefer not to sully myself with manual labor.
I mean, feel free to sully yourself if that's what it takes. Why did this guy just fall over dead? Did you shoot him with a dirty look or a poisoned arrow or something? That's weird. He just died. Pickaxe. I need one of those. Gold garnet. Potion of healing. Absolutely. The cake and the diamond. Well, we'll take that one for later. Krindal's Drunken Song. And my mind has been enriched by this text. All right. A is for the apes that date their mothers. B is for the boils they pop for fun. C is for water sailors sail on. I don't think that's how that works, but okay. D is for Dragonborn and the lumps upon their tongues. E is for the eels they eat for breakfast. F is for the fleas that swarm within their shorts and soups. G is for the grog they swill by the gallons. H is for the hair upon their warts. Yikes. I is what they poke out with their fingers. J is for the jerks they give on ropes. K is for the cats they drown in bags. L is for the love they give the goats. Always coming back to 37 lovers and a goat named Lou. M is for the marks of 50 lashes. N is for their smarts, for they have none. Clever, clever. O is for the oceans they get lost in. P is for the pox and scurvy gums. Q is for the quake butts fit for pounding. Is that jiggle physics? What are we talking about here? R is for wrong, and wrong they'll always be. S is stinky, just like sailors' armpits. T is for ticks that eat the fleas. U is for urgent needs of manhood. Yikes. V is for the vegetables they won't eat. W is for weevils in their hardtack. X is for marks the spot on all of their mapses. Mapses. We love them, my precious. Y is, oh why we cry, must our song end. And Z is for zoanthropic girls of our hometowns. Well, that took a turn. Definitely took a turn. Okay. Zoanthropic. R is for wrong, JP. That's correct. Well, you know, C was for seas that they sail upon. So they were all over the place, but you know, it happens. Black mage robes. Yeah, I don't really want to be mistaken for a black mage. A necromonger. A mancer. One of those. Gentlemen, I'm gonna need you to lay down and stay down. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. And wait, I'll take that red mountain flower. Not that it matters, but why not? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy. Easy.
Do you have a death wish?
I don't, but I think they might. Oh, stepped in the fire. Novice conjurer.
That it? That your best?
Brown hide cloak. Garlic, ice wraith teeth. You know what? Let me do this.
I'm right behind you.
I want to trade you something.
It's an honor to serve you.
Yeah, you say that now, but wait till I just keep trading stuff with you till you're completely overloaded. Lysandor, all the way down to the bottom, and let's give you a torch. Do we have a torch? We have torches, right? There's one right there. We're gonna give you, I don't know, 2? Okay.
Do let me know if I can be of service.
Are you gonna equip the torch at all, or? Sometimes they do. I've played with mods before where they automatically equip torches they're given. There's some alto wine. We'll grab that for Raven. Hello. G is for garnet. A is for amethyst. Lovely. Gold and a potion of healing. I'll take it. I certainly will. Not shy about taking that gold. Alright, I'm gonna have to equip my own damn torch, I guess, because this is just out of control. It's too dark in here, man. Which defeats the purpose of my dual casting, but I guess I did that to myself, right?
See anything useful?
Restoration, Mystery of Talara. You feel your mind enriched by this text. I'll take it with me for later perusal. Alright, and we might as well level up. Magica. We did do a little bit of lock picking, didn't we? We did a little bit of sword play, a little bit of speech. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Probably won't go very deep into that tree. That's more of a bard thing.
Excellent.
From what I can tell, but. I hear chittering. I hear chittering. Before we go any further, let's make a real save. Is it going to be spiders? A Draugr. Or spiders and Draugr. Quake butt is another word for coward. You had to look that up. Thank you. Because I was completely lost with that one. Arcane. Sleep well, my friend. Yeah, I got another 10 or 12 minutes and then I'm gonna be done for the night as well. But sleep well. It was wonderful to see you. Thanks for coming by, I appreciate it. Hit that like button on your way out, my friend. And that goes double for anybody who's been here the whole time. Please? Please? Please to like and subscribe to the bubbles.
Ha! Found you!
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Just a scratch. That's all you got? Victory. For now.
Victory for now. Ancient Nordic club. Ancient short spear. Oh. Careful, Bubbles. Don't trip no triggers. Don't set up no traps. I don't remember if there's traps in here or not. Oh, a sentry. You look tough.
There you are. That's the last of them.
You weren't tough, but you look tough. I'll take your bone meal. You never know when I might need it for something. Oostengrav. Okay, all right. Wait, let's see. I want to test this out. All right, it works. Okay. My clever trick has successfully mapped that to my mouse. And good thing, too. JP, back at you, my friend. What's this? Oh, wow, this place goes all the way down. Very nice. Well, the life of a heroic archaeologist, a sporting academic. My friend, I'm gonna need you. No. You're not gonna start shooting that shit at me. You're gonna have to come up here if you want to get a shot. Or die by Lydia's hand. Either way. I'm good with either way. Okay. Oh, whoa. All right. Note to self. That looks suspiciously like a trapped floor. And my torch went out. Did I not just... What happened? Torch.
Is someone there?
I mean... Come on around, my friend. More where that came from. I'm so sorry. Get it, Lydia. Oh, the old tank and spank. Food's still on the table. How is that still good? Must be magic. No.
I'll kill you if I have to.
She's gonna kill you if she has to. You were warned. Yeah, definitely before any more adventures, I need to pick up the Drain Life spell and probably some type of cold or electrical attack, something to alternate with, not just fire all the time. Some things are going to be more susceptible to certain elemental effects than others, for sure. Hey. What do you mean I can't get to it? Ha! Can't keep me out. JP! Wait a minute. Are we doing this? Are we going back the way we came, or is this the correct way out? It's been so long since I've been through this Dragonborn-y stuff. Okay, there's some flaming puddles on the floor. Well, they're not flaming yet, but they really should be. Gentlemen. Alright, well, we got one anyway. Yes! Perfect. Oh, and another one of these. Let's go. I wish you guys could see this. Both the girls are sitting in the dining room right over here. And they're both like sitting so pretty. You know how dogs do sometimes? Where they're just like almost at attention or parade rest, whatever you want to call it for a dog. And like this time of night, they're not usually... Little ear twitches. Oh my God, just a minute. It won't be too much longer. We'll get treats and a walk or walk and a treat. Something like that, one of those. Definitely. Dad's got to stretch his back anyway. Alright, so we have entered Ustengrav. We've tripped a few triggers. We've trapped a few traps. We've killed a few Draugr. We've come this far. And I think right here is where we will come back to next time. So we will save our game. And that's 3 hours. That's the bubble limit. But it has been lovely to have you guys here tonight with me while I played some Skyrim. I don't really have or play favorites too much beyond, well, Fallout's my favorite. But, you know, I love Bethesda games. I love to play modded Bethesda games. I love to tell stupid stories with Bethesda games. I love to make up characters and try them out. I want to do a little work on this list. Or not this list, but my settings. I feel like it's a little bit too easy on the default, whatever that is for this list. So maybe next time we come back and play Skyrim on Tuesday, we'll have it turned up a notch and see how that goes. But in the meantime, my friends, we were doing shout-outs all night long. All night long! Now Bubbles is going to take the dogs and go for a walk and stretch his back and all that happy horse shit. And we will return tomorrow for Fallout. So it is a Fallout week. Watch the show if you haven't watched the show. I can't wait to hear what everybody thinks about it. Once the next episode is out, I think it's probably fair game to talk about these types of things. But I'm going to end the same way I always do, which is something I learned from the Vats Vixen a long time ago. Except mine's a little twist on it, and it goes like this. Keep modding your games as much as you possibly can and like to. Stay wild, because being tame is ultra boring. Trust me. And love each other as much as possible. They'll never see it coming. Get consent first. You know what I mean. Like, be cool with one another, you know. And Bubbles out. Good night, my friends. Ram, Raven, Christina. Adios.